Significant figure rules. Non-zero integers are always significant. These are values 1 through 9. The trick is to identify if the zeros are significant. There are three kinds of zeros: leading zeros, captive zeros, and trailing zeros. Leading zeros are not significant. Captive zeros are always significant. Trailing zeros are always significant only if the number contains a decimal point. Exact numbers are significant. Exact numbers are definitions or numbers that can be counted directly. Here are some examples. 25. 25 has two non-zero integers. Therefore, there are two significant figures. 250 has a number 2 and number 5. So there are two significant figures. There's also a 0. We have to determine if the 0 is significant or not. The 0 is a trailing 0. It's a 0 that's on the right side of non-zero integers at the end of the number. Notice that trailing zeros are significant only if a decimal is present. In this case, no decimal is present. So 250 has two significant figures. What about 250 with a decimal point? As you can imagine, 2 and 5 are significant, and the trailing 0 is significant now because there's a decimal place. So there are three significant figures. What about 0.00250? Here, you'll see there are leading zeros. Those are zeros that are in front of non-zero integers on the left side of our number. The 0 in front of the decimal place and the two zeros after the decimal place are considered leading zeros. Those three zeros are not significant. 2 and 5 are significant. And again, you'll notice a 0 at the end of the number, a trailing 0. That number is significant if there's a decimal place. And of course, here in this number, there is a decimal place. So there are three significant figures. Finally, 205. Here, we'll see a 0 that is captive. That means the 0 is sandwiched in between two non-zero integers. 205 has three significant figures.